that Jack Hermansson's staring at coming in here tonight.
Yeah, man, that's a tall order. That's a tall order going against this animal. I mean, I'm not saying he can't do it. He's a veteran, and who knows? I mean, what's the longest that Joe Pyfer's actually fought? Hasn't he just had finished everybody in like the first round, or did he go to the second?
Bro, I've been drinking Basil Hayden since like 7 p.m.
Never mind.
Like it's one thing when that guy asked that
I
question.
got serious. I apologize.
No, it's fine.
It's a tall fucking order to go against this monster.
Sometimes Joe Rogan will be to my right and he'll be like, what nerve was fused in Brian Kelleher's neck? And I'm like, Joe, I got a lot of answers for you. I don't have that one here tonight. And certainly tonight, I don't have many of those answers. They are promoting UFC 298 right now.
So he did. He knocked out Al Hassan in round 2, his last one, Pyfer.
All right, so our esteemed producer, Cody Merrow, pulling up the live odds. Joe Pyfer, minus 238. Jack Hermansson, plus 195. A little bit.
Was higher.
Right.
It went back a little.
I'm seeing minus 225 locally, Joe Pyfer.
It was as high as 258. It went up to 265 for like a minute.
I know it's the least analytical breakdown ever, but I just do not envision a world where I wake up tomorrow morning and this dude, Joe Pyfer, hasn't just won a fight. I can't see it. Some of these guys on this trajectory, even, and this may be like even Ian Gary, Jeff Neal next week. Like I know Bilal thinks Jeff Neal has a great, it was my third time mentioning Bilal, but love Jeff Neal in that fight and been in there with him. I get it. But Ian Gary, it's like, I just think he's picking the right fights. UFC's giving him the right guys. You know, Bo Nichols, same thing. I just can't see Joe Pyfer losing the spot.
Kenny, I don't know how you feel about the grappling. I feel like Joe Pyfer is underrated in that area. He is an active grappler, right? Competing. Yeah. He's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu brown belt. I think certainly on the feet, it stands to reason that Pyfer has a massive speed and power advantage with respect to the great Jack Hermansson, right? But as far as the grappling is concerned, I'm not sure that it's one takedown and that's a wrap for Jack Hermansson. Joe Pyfer can grapple.
No, absolutely. Listen, I think that he has a major athleticism advantage as well. I think he moves really well. Hermansson sometimes comes off a little awkward on the feet a little bit. Doesn't mean he's not good. He is effective, no question about it. And he has submitted some very good guys. So I think Pyfer for this one, though, his sprawl is going to have to be on point. I haven't seen like a ton of exchanges on the ground from Pyfer, but he can't submit you. And that arm triangle that he hit was tremendous. It was clean. Just a guy being that big and athletic and powerful can be a huge problem. Guys, I have a question because, I was doing a little bit of research on Pyfer, and there was some kind of debate as to whether he actually has the record as the most powerful puncher at the UFC PI. What's the story behind that? Does anybody know?
The power cube. Supposedly he broke Ngannou's pounds per square inch or however they measure it or whatever. Yeah.
But they didn't.
And everyone's saying it's bullshit because no, they're just saying it can't be true because nobody could possibly punch harder than Ngannou. So it's bullshit. Okay, he said he tore his rotator cuff when he did it or some shit. So
damn, he was trying to win. Yeah.
So I have to just say or admit to you guys. So Tom Brady was at Power Slap last night.
Yes.
And for some reason that cracked that door ajar for me. And I actually got sucked in last night and found myself on, I just want you guys to know, found myself on Rumble taking in, several minutes of the operation. And I know people in the operation, so there's a little bit of juice there, but I watched a good chunk and Brady sort of got me in there, man.
Hey, John, can you reach over and slap your brother there?
Yeah.
You guys I know. I
kid.
Kenny, hey, Flo, did you see the first block though? Flo?
He did. It was good. Good head movement.
That was good. I've seen this live.
My hand was in good position.
Kenny could ask me to do anything, and I would do it. So you mentioned Power Slap. I got the chance to fill in at a Power Slap press conference for Charlie Arnold, and I'm in, right? Because I got to meet the actual athletes. But as a live event, people say it's just fucking bananas.
I don't even know what to say other than I got sucked in a little bit. I'm seeing Jimmy Stewart, my guy Jimmy Stewart, walking across the stage. I know these people. That's part of it. Seeing Amber.
Ray, you know what the issue is? Tom Brady had fear of missing out.
Wow.
and he felt like he would be missing out if he didn't go to Power Slap.
Nah,
But
just some of these.
listen,
Go ahead, Ray.
driving home from Philly last night, Iaquinta, that's all he had on. He was in the back seat, and I think Bisping was the announcer. I mean, I was listening. I said, "What do you want?" It sounded like an event, though. Bisping really spiced it up. I don't know what the fuck they were talking about, but they did a good presentation. I didn't look at it, but what I could hear, he tried to make it as exciting as possible. And they brought in that girl that's, I think she's like kind of attractive. She got the big lips. I don't think she ever did anything before.
Yeah, and she got absolutely blasted and won the fight because the other girl took a step, but nonetheless, she was frozen with crooked fingers. Sorry.
Frozen pizza, right?
Yeah. But
Randy Costa, former UFC fighter, was fighting in a regional show in Massachusetts. Ken Flo knocks an opponent out cold. The announcer's like, "Frozen pizza!" It's like, I gotta fucking use that.
You know, my guy Damian Nelson knocked out that kid from the UFC that was in the UFC.
Who's that?
Damian Nelson, that guy Sheamus, maybe something like that.
Oh, Don Shamus, shameless Don Shamus.
Yeah, he got knocked.
That was last night.
Damian knocked him out. Yeah, third round.
That's a huge win because Sheamus was on the cusp of getting an invite back to the UFC, but you know, Longo Weidman, Sarah Longo MMA, let's go, huh?
You can't fuck with these guys, John. There's a couple of killers in there. Damian's a really super talented guy. I don't even think he got touched in the fight. He just pieced him up the whole fight and then took him out in the third.
That's a huge win for Damian.
I think so, yeah. And he took it last minute. I said, "Listen, Dame, you got to go for it." You know, I don't know. It was really. I'm proud of him, man. He did a great job.
And the only reason I know that result is because Don Shamus is a friend, and I saw his Instagram post today, and he was swollen eating French fries and seemed to be in a pretty good place about it. But that's a huge win for your guy, Damian. Congratulations, you know.
Thank you.
So when do you head to Anaheim, Ray? If you don't know, Raymond Longo will be in the corner of Merab Dvalishvili for UFC 298. When are you heading to the Big A, Ron?
I'll be there Wednesday by like 7 o'clock. I think I get in.
Oh, you get in at 7 o'clock. All right. Well, maybe I'll see you Thursday. I was thinking maybe we could break bread on Valentine's Day, but it sounds like you're getting in pretty late. So,
well, 7 is early. No, what are you talking about?
So that's 10 p.m. Eastern time. I'll be in bed shortly thereafter.
No,
that's right. You guys gonna be away from the home on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
AKA
Correct.
Penis Christmas. Sorry to hear that.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah. Penis Christmas.
Yeah, dipping out of town that day.
Me and my son are on Team Penis.
There you go.
We are. Me and my
In your
son
house?
Hunter, who I'm about to wake. Yeah, we're Team Penis. We have
Makes sense.
my wife and then 2 daughters, and then our dog is also female.
Right.
We'll see if our dog stays female, you know, in this day and age, right?
Well,
You never know.
What team are they on?
What's
John,
that,
what
Ray?
team are they on? What team are they on?
They don't really have a team name. They just can't be on our team. My son makes it very clear to all of them that, you know, they can't be on Team Penis. We call it Team Peace, though, to try to be politically correct at times, but we all know it's Team Penis, you know.
H-bomb. That kid's legit.
He can't wait till his is bigger than mine. I said it won't be long now, son.
What? No pun
What?
intended. No pun intended. Yeah.
I mean, he might never get there, right? He might never get there. I promise.
All right. So
Joe Piper, draped in the red, white, and blue.
there he is.
There we go.
I can't.
I tell you, these guys got a good thing going in Philly too, man. Close knit. Everybody's killing it.
That's the truth, man. Dean Thomas racing to get up there every week.
Is he real? What's he doing up there?
I don't know exactly. A lot of these, he's like
He's
Ken Flo,
getting
keeps a
paid.
lot of things close to the vest, but no, you like that Flo? Like that fade close to the head. We like that.
Yes.
No, I mean, I don't know. I don't know exactly what he's doing. He works a lot with Sean Brady.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes, that's the impetus for Dean Thomas's myriad trips up to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. But there's a lot of talent up there. Randy Brown trains alongside Joe Pfeiffer. You see Sean Brady, the welterweight contender, in the corner of Pfeiffer, who hits the inspection zone right now. And Ken Flo, I like seeing the stars and stripes. Ray, I don't know if you got anything for me on this, right? But like, we just launched new One More Sleep merchandise, and I sent a message to you. Please tell me we got USA. And you said, of course we have USA, but Kenny, it seems like there's just a lot more patriotism from other nations. And I like seeing Justin Gaethje and Joe Pyfer rocking the stars and stripes loud and fucking proud.
I love to see it, man. We've become so divided, right? We've kind of been so divided, and it's great to see guys that are still out there that believe in freedom, that believe in and the ideals of America, and Joe Pyfer, man, wearing that proud for sure.
100%.
And Ray, one thing that is unmistakable is the American success in mixed martial arts and the UFC in particular, right? If you go to just look at the history of UFC champions and they'll lay it out chronologically, bunch of fucking stars and stripes, man. No country has realized more success in the octagon than USA. So
yeah, second, John, Brazil. Got to be Brazil, right?
Yes, I think it's Brazil.
And I got to tell you, back in the day, before they changed the rules of boxing, we always dominated, man. 76, I think we had 8 or 9 gold medal winners, then 80, 84. And then they started messing with the rules. You can't even look at boxing anymore in the Olympics. It's just bullshit. But when you had Leonard, remember Leonard, Howard Davis, Michael Spinks, Leon Spinks,
Muhammad Ali,
just crazy, man.
Ray, what was the extent of your competition as an athlete? Like, what was your shining moment?
No, zero. There's no there's no highlight.
God, he's just a man of humility. Did he ever play any team sports, Raymond?
Yes. Very good.
Yes.
Baseball and basketball. But I really, honestly,
I bet you could crack.
I was good up until like 16. And then I just started doing martial arts. That was it. I just didn't give a shit about anything else, man.
But I bet when you played basketball, you were pretty good at boxing out, huh? Right? Nobody's getting a rebound over fucking Raymond Peter Longo,
I grew late in life. I had a good outside shot, though. It was good. I loved basketball.
So, Ron, is this guy going to get in the way of your parlay here or what?
Listen, Jack Hermanson, I don't want him anywhere near him while they're dry. That's all I'm going to say. That guy grabs a limb. You never know.
Yeah. It's interesting when we talk about
tall order.
When we talk about athleticism in the UFC, and Kenny fought a lot of great athletes, right? Like BJ Penn and Jose Aldo, guys who were known for just sheer athleticism, but they didn't play Division I college soccer.
No. Oh, nope. God.
Nope, they didn't. They didn't. This is Ken Flo's all-star photo. If you're watching on the watch party for the first time, it's Kenny's all-star photo from the Boston Herald in the 1990s that I bought on eBay earlier this year. Kid played D1 soccer at Boston College, and I don't think he gets enough credit for his athleticism.
No, I agree. And the
on a shirt?
Photographer's in there, and Kenny's like, what?
What?
Put that on the shirt.
One of the best guys at faking like I was injured when I had the ball. One of the best guys at faking like I was injured. No, I kid. I was not doing that. I was not doing the fake rolls.
Big Ron, that's a great idea. We are going to put that photo on a T-shirt.
Natural. Natural.
Yeah. The most mad I've ever seen Ken Flo. And by the way, Jack Hermanson, 11th ranked middleweight in the world, hitting the inspection zone. Tate doing a number on him with the Vaseline tonight.
Oh, wait, I got a question.
Go ahead.
Am I bigger than Tate? Is Tate bigger than me? I've heard multiple reports. I've never met the guy.
In a power slap competition,
yeah,
I would take you. You are slightly bigger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, from what I saw in those pictures, I think you're a lot bigger.
Chris Geraldo said that Tate's way bigger than me.
How tall are you, Ron?
So allegedly, once upon a time, I was 6'4", but now in my 40s, apparently I'm just barely 6'3". The animal doesn't.
It happened to me. Yeah.
It happened to me for sure.
Yeah. Kenny, you were listed 5'11" in the UFC. Is that right or no?
I think 5'10". I'm probably like 5'9".
Yeah, you're like my brother's 5'10".
Exactly.
But I think
Cody says
if you think about it, even like the abuse your back takes and your disc starts squishing together, I mean, you are going to shrink, man, just by that. Even if it's a half an inch, that's big, man. That's a lot.
Yeah, gravity's
gravity,
real.
Man. Gravity. Yeah.
Without a doubt. You know,
if you're looking for reasons to not train in jiu-jitsu, it will fucking shrink you. That's why I stopped. I didn't want to get shorter. I'm 5'8" 3/4. Well, I'm ready to go.
Stopped.
No, I'm
not
not
like being in like
300
Cahoon's
fucking
guard,
pounds.
right?
Yeah, well, no, there was this brown belt who was like, dude, you can't even execute a Kimura sweep. And I was like, I'm not coming back next week, man.
Oh,
Look
man.
at Joe Pyfer flexing for the camera. Joe Martinez, the man in Merlot tonight, getting us ready for the main event here inside the UFC Apex, just moments away. The judges are ready. Mike Bell, Sal Diamato. You like that?
I love it.
Yeah, man. You fucking like that. The judges are ready. Make some fucking noise if you're ready. It's
He made it
time.
as long as he could.
It's time. Zoomy Buff. It's time.
That's what I'm looking for.
time.
How about Buff
And
introducing the
now-
Kansas City Chiefs and the 49ers, huh?
Incredible. Incredible.
Oh,
Joe
man.
Pyfer, Jack Hermanson. I will circle back to what I was going to say. The most mad I've ever seen Ken Flo. It was on the eve of his fight against Gray Maynard at the TD Garden in Boston. And he's up on our MMA Live set. And he has just made weight. And we were having a lot of technical difficulties. And finally, there was this loud piercing noise in Ken Flo's headset. And he was like, dude, I'm fucking out of here. You know? It's
Did
the
I
only
leave?
time. Yeah, you
Did
left.
I leave?
You didn't do the interview. You'll
Oh
fucking later.
my goodness, what a dickhead!
Oh.
Wow.
No,
Walk
no.
off.
I was like, I'm sitting there as the president of Team Florian. Like,
Right.
this is not what we're looking for. And then thankfully, I was
Yeah.
like, he got out of there. I was like, good, that's the right decision, man.
Oh
You know?
gosh, I don't even remember that. Damn.
Yeah. Right.
That's crazy.
John, you were looking for hot dogs somewhere. They
Yeah, dude. I'm about to fucking eat my fingers at that point. Oh my god.
All right.
That's
We're getting
hilarious.
ready for the main event. And if you did tail Ron Pellegrino on the Anakin Florian podcast parlay, most of these
Yeah, look at
parlays he's done in 2024 pay out about plus 300. If you did tail him on DraftKings Sportsbook, the first two legs are in. He just needs Joe Pyfer, however chalky, to cash here tonight.
Dude, Hermanson is a big 185er,
Mhm.
and Piper's still bigger than him, dude. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
What's the over under on this fight?
I don't have that
Lots of
total
five
for you. I'm
rounds.
sure Cody can probably chase it, but I think
He
it
is
was
big.
Yeah, he is.
The under 2.5 was like plus or minus 160. I looked at it. I liked it actually.
So Jack Hermanson back for the first time since 2022. And he's not a guy who's getting like a hair trans.
Ooh.
Oh, big left hook early
I
from
tell
Joe
you what,
Pyfer.
man, Joe Pyfer is.
But like Jack Hermanson ain't getting a hair transplant. Like he'll shave his head. You know,
Fuck that. I'm going to Turkey with Nixick.
we've had this conversation, Big Ron. I don't get it. You're a handsome man. Just shave your
Because
fucking
you have
dome.
a mint head of hair. You're like my brother. He shaved his head his whole life. He's got a fucking mop of hair. You grow it whenever he wants. I don't want to sound like I don't have hair. It's just thin and shit. now.
about Turkey? What do they do?
See,
What do they got
Longo's
this-
trying to get one of these transplants, Ronald.
Yeah, there's
Ray,
like this
we're gonna
instant
talk
joke.
next week. I got people already. You know I'll figure it out. I got people in Turkey. Literally, John. You know Elpai, the butler,
Oh, of course I know.
Robert and
Alpine.
Elpai, the butler.
Yes.
Elpai's from Turkey. We got people over there.
Oh,
we
that's
want to get us all
amazing.
hooked up. Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Well, if
we
anybody
got,
wants a hair transplant at Big Ron Bets, he'll get you covered, right?
No, remember Ralph?
Sorry.
But I got Ray covered.
Yeah, Big Ron.
Right by Hermanson. Flo, what are you seeing 90 seconds in?
Yeah, man. I think Hermanson's a little hesitant. He's starting to find his range a little bit more. Pyfer really kind of going back to his stalking ways, more like a predator. And Hermanson hasn't quite found the proper range just yet. He's a little off balance here.
That looked like it
I tell you,
affected him a little bit.
Oh, nasty left hook.
Yep.
Yeah.
that's about the third time he hit him with that hook.
Yeah, like
He's
Piper's
got
just way more relaxed right now than Hermanson. Hermanson looks a little tight. Not to say you can't be effective that way, but Piper seems like a cool customer in there right now.
Under 3 minutes to go, round one between these two Caucasian gentlemen. Nice overhand right from Pyfer.
What the
Can't
fuck?
say that on a live telecast, right, Ron? Am I right?
Bro, we gotta get you smoking weed again. You're gonna get us all fucking canceled.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
I don't know. Something.
I was at the girls' soccer game trying to get some sun today to look a little bit less.
Can we get some Team Penis shirts for the AFL tonight or not? Can we get?
It's a nice drop down left hand by Joe Pyfer. He just looks comfortable, right? And certainly Jack Hermanson, with his wealth of UFC
Oh.
experience,
Oh,
Right,
multiple time
right,
UFC headliner.
No, you
Got
don't
him
want
in
to
the
stop.
twig and
Yeah,
berries.
I figured he was going to go right back in. That's crazy.
Yeah. Why would you want to stop? Yeah.
That didn't look like a big, that bad of a shot.
Oof. He had
Just
heat on
over
that.
2 minutes to go in round one. Ray, to what extent are you enjoying this more than just watching the fights by yourself? Be honest to our viewership, if you would.
He hates it.
Yeah, he doesn't answer. Silence. Silence.
He fucking hates it.
No, he does.
No,
Ray, I'll make it up to you next week, buddy. I promise you.
Yeah.
In multiple
All
ways.
day.
Oh man, he still
No,
hasn't answered.
Oh, actually good. No, I'm answering the question. Really good.
Really good.
Ooh, that could be
Oh!
the beginning of the end.
Uh-oh. Piper's
That's a
about to get
big
mad.
right hand from Joe Pfeiffer.
Yeah, dude.
Jack
Showing a lot
Hermanson,
of-
the
there's showing a lot
Joker
of
poker
discipline there.
face.
Yeah, and
I think
like
Hermanson's
that.
hurt.
Yeah, and I think Pfeiffer is being patient, smart.
Yeah.
Tons of patience. I mean,
Oh, and Pfeiffer not discriminating.
Oh,
Nice
body
shot to the
shot.
body. Yep.
That was nasty. Dug it in
gave
there.
it back. A teep kick. Could probably use a lot of those, Jack, but I hope you don't throw them.
Yeah, Hermanson's biting on a lot of those feints now too, so that doesn't bode well
Oh.
for him.
Man, he's
nice
got
double
concrete in his gloves, that kid.
Dude, look at his
He's
shoulder.
not even swinging hard.
Yeah, exactly. It looks like he's just kind of letting it fall
Just
on.
effortless. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, come on.
Yeah.
Let's just let this keep going. Oh, shit.
About 40 seconds to go in round one. It has largely been Joe Pfeiffer here early on.
All defense, Hermanson. Literally
Oh!
trying not.
Gosh.
Even the jab.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. This kid's got a lot. He's a big 185 pounds. My ass. What's he weighing right now? About 215? He's
Oh
huge.
my gosh.
Seriously,
Left hand
I
lands
bet
over
you
the
making
top.
that weight's got to be
Oh.
a bitch for this kid.
Oh,
Yeah,
He's
man.
a big boy.
Yeah, like Hermanson can't get on the inside. That jab is just pumping. He can't get into the proper range of where he wants him. He wants to be in the body lock or in that on those legs, and Pfeiffer's just not having it.
All right, round one in the can. Nice job by the favorite Joe Pfeiffer there early on. 5 minutes down, potentially 20 to go.
Yeah, Herman. I mean, the other guy's got to make some adjustments, so this isn't going to go much further.
Yeah.
Yep.
The physicality of this kid is fucking brutal.
Listen, I respectfully, I know I'm not a fighter or a trainer, or you guys are all legends. I'm not trying to say that, but as my perspective and what I do in my life right now, if the corner isn't telling him, okay, so now just go out there and get this over in the next 90 fucking seconds and let's get out of here with no bumps and bruises. Because you can see right now, this kid has got it. I mean, there's no I'm gonna shut my fucking mouth. But I'm telling you, go out there and kill the fucking guy.
But Ron, you're kind of right. There really isn't much resistance right now, right?
Why even fuck around? Don't let this happen. You know what I mean? Just go and take it.
A little touch of awkwardness, but if he's I say he got that round to get his read. I'm saying the fight's over in this round.
Yeah, he could start to step on the gas
Yeah,
now.
I think so.
Yeah.
He didn't feel anything to make him not step on the gas this round.
Yeah,
No.
exactly.
And he's an aggressive kid to begin with, so
No question.
Well, Ron, I
Yeah,
know
he
you
showed
want
a
that parlay
ton
to
of
cash,
patience.
but I love the patience out of the young kid. Love it.
Oh, it's impressive. I'm just saying, you did it. You saw it. Now go and get it. You don't want to give Jack Hermanson time to figure this shit out. He's not gonna give up.
No,
I need a button on this Roadcaster Pro 2 that is Longo saying I want to punch a hole in his fucking chest.
Best
Because that
ever.
would have
That's
been
what I
the
want.
mid-round.
Best
That's
ever.
what I want. Right.
I think he might take him out with a left hook, man. Hermanson keeps
he's
dropping
winging-
that
he's
right
winging
arm.
it.
Good
He's
call,
winging
Flo.
that hook. And
Yeah.
now he was leading with it, but now he's starting to put it behind the right hand, which is going to be the key.
Exactly. Oh,
Yeah.
going to the body now. Even his head movement, he's just super slick.
Yeah.
He's just always out of the way, man. Oh, my goodness.
That's getting close. There's that shot.
Mm-hmm.
Hermanson in on a
Yeah,
single. About a
no
minute gone by
problem.
here, round two. Pfeiffer's takedown defense holds up. Little cut now
Split him.
to the right of the right eyebrow of Joe Pfeiffer. We'll keep an eye on that for you. Ooh.
Oh,
He just
left
got
hook.
caught.
It gets me excited
Wait.
when Kemflo gets excited.
I feel
Yeah,
like he's playing with his.
See how Hermanson keeps kind of reaching with that right arm. He either reaches with his right arm or he drops it down. And against someone like Pfeiffer, who's got a nasty left hook, you do not want to do that. Now he's being better about it. And I'm surprised Hermanson's kind of gone away from his kicks a little bit too.
That one, Manson's actually stalking him. I know him a little bit.
Yep.
He's crazy, but
No, he is.
Yep. There's definitely a decent amount of respect coming back and forth. Not for
yeah.
Nice jab there from Hermanson.
Toyo Tires, the official tire.
There. Cha-ching!
2:45 to go here, round two.
Ooh.
Hermanson entering
outside
that
of him.
pocket, able to evade that left hand offering from Pfeiffer.
Oof.
There you go. Now Pfeiffer going back to that calf kick.
Ooh,
Oh,
he just got
head
his
kick.
hand up there.
Yep.
Pfeiffer's
Nice
good
skin
striker.
fade. Nice skin fade on Joe Pfeiffer. And they got good barbers in Philadelphia. What's the problem, Ron? What's the problem? I'm just watching the fight.
No,
I'm a
you just
Jackson-
love. You're a fan, man. You listen. I only look like this. I'm all unkempt. I'm getting trimmed up before next week. I just wanted to look like the MMA guru. You remember that guy? I was talking about Power Slap earlier. You remember the MMA guru?
No.
Kind of looks like this with the
I
beard and
don't.
shit on that fucking guy.
Dude, that Pfeiffer jab. I don't know who you're speaking of. Under 2 minutes to go, round two. But yeah, Dustin Poirier's got that skin fade going. We just hope he keeps it for UFC 299.
Clean.
Yeah.
But Hermanson
like it
getting more
clean.
comfortable. You know, I've heard
I'll tell you,
quarterbacks.
Jason, you're 100% right, man. I
Yep.
think it's a big mistake Pfeiffer made. I mean, I still think he's going to get him, but he's letting this guy get his balls up too much.
Yep.
He's stalking him.
Cut on the bridge of Pfeiffer's nose, and Pfeiffer kind of smirks as Hermanson lands. Just over a minute to go here, round two.
That's a good
Certainly
calf
less
kick.
volume out of Joe, it appears.
Well, Hermanson's starting to mix up his weapons a little bit. He's starting to gain some confidence now. Oh, Pfeiffer's starting to stalk him though.
Oh, body.
Now he's getting pissed.
That's a good idea. Go to the body. There you go.
Dude, Pfeiffer clean.
Yep. Attacking that body now, lands a right hand upstairs.
I mean, Hermanson's defense is pretty sound, but you could just go to the body, drop those hands. It'll come.
And this is smart by Pfeiffer because it was definitely a much closer round than round one. Hermanson was looking good, and Pfeiffer's doing his best to kind of take that round back in his favor.
Pop that jab.
Nice
in there.
jab by Hermanson.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. He's tough, dude.
Oh, boy.
Right hand gets through for Hermanson. There's another one.
Yep.
Let's turn this into a fight.
Under 20 seconds to go in the round. Good response by Jack Hermanson. We talked a lot about his layoff dating to 2022. I'm sure for him, it's just nice to bank these minutes, 10 of them now. As we hit the tail end of round two, main event, Jack Hermanson goes high with a kick. Might be 1-1, boys. Might be 2-0 Pfeiffer, but we're going to round three.
Wait, hold on. Well, how many rounds is this fight?
5.
It's a 5.
Why that thing? The other guy looks like he's getting ballsy, man.
Yeah, Jack Hermanson getting ballsy, Raymond. Is that rhetorical? You asking me how many rounds this UFC main event is?
What the hell does that mean?
They're always 5 rounders.
Wait, yeah. But I was going to say define rhetorical, but what was I going to say? No, Hermanson. I think he started. How many rounds is what's the longest Pfeiffer's ever gone?
Yeah, I knew that's
3?
where your mind was with that.
Yeah.
I asked
He's
that
already
earlier.
looking
Yeah.
retired.
We will chase that information for you. But while we're doing that, Jack Hermanson's been in the UFC since 2016. He had 8 years of pro experience before Joe Pfeiffer turned pro in 2018. So those that were back in the Joker tonight, I think a lot of it was rooted in not just maybe the grappling and the wrestling, but just the experience, the high level UFC experience. This is the biggest test of Joe Pfeiffer's career, and he has at least been extended to a round 3, which is now underway.
Yeah, in the UFC, Ray, from what I could tell, he hasn't been past the second round. So this is kind of new territory.
Jack's live. Jack's very live right now.
Psychologically, that could have a problem too on him.
Right.
Jack is definitely live right now.
Does that mean you're looking at a live number on Jack Hermansson
already? I mean, if you haven't done it already, I told you to do it before the fight started. But
yeah,
like I guarantee the number got a lot closer. They haven't shown it, have they?
Pfeiffer's really starting to pick it up here.
Joe Pyfer minus 245 on the live number right now. Jack Hermansson plus 185.
Is that I can't see if that's a big bruise on the underneath the shin of Hermansson.
Yeah, it looks like it is, Ken Flo.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
He got blasted a few times, yeah.
That's why PFL pays Ken Flo the big bucks. Under 10 minutes to go round 3. So one amateur fight for Joe Pyfer.
That leg kick looked like it bothered Joe.
Excuse me.
Hell
Jason.
yeah, it did.
One amateur fight for Joe Pyfer went to a decision, but Cody's telling me he's never been to a third round as a pro. So new territory here for Joe Pyfer. They call him body bags.
2-round decision? It was a 2-round decision exhibition. Oh yeah, amateur.
Quite possibly. I've been drinking, Ronald.
Oh, yeah, me as well. But oh god, move your head a little bit. Huh?
Pyfer is not as comfortable on that front leg.
No, it's swollen, dude.
Yep.
It's
Hermansson with a nice sequence there on the feet.
He switched to southpaw at one point, little while back.
I'm surprised Pyfer hasn't gone in for a takedown yet. Honestly, I'm surprised he hasn't tried to even push him to the cage at all.
Hermansson got a nice bounce in his step. Go ahead, Ken Flo.
Yeah, I was going to say, I wonder if he's worried about that good guillotine choke that Hermansson has. He's got a good front headlock guillotine series that he likes to hit. But I agree, especially up against the cage, Ron. I don't think it's a bad idea at all. Piper's got some nasty ground and pound, and Hermansson.
Oh yeah, that leg's toast.
Oh no. Oh no.
Toast. Oh yeah, he's reaching. Legs toast.
Oh no.
Yep.
Let's see what the kid's gonna do. You got to bite down.
And
that one kick really did it.
I'd like to know what the odds are if this finish goes into the fourth.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh,
he's hurt.
It's a pick 'em right now. Minus 115. Pyfer's hurt potentially.
Oh
wow.
Pyfer's in real trouble.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he's hurt. Yep.
A nice jab by Jack Hermansson, staying calm.
Oh man.
They just isolated a big left hand by Hermansson that periodically stumbled Pyfer. Just over 2 minutes to go in a round 3 that Jack Hermansson is undeniably winning.
Yep.
You talk about deep waters right now.
Can he not switch stances? Because why would you still have that leg?
He did it briefly, but not for more than a second.
Yep.
So no.
Jab from Hermansson gets through again. Some blood coming down from the nose of Pyfer.
That leg's toast.
Well, that's the thing, right? I mean, as Ray knows, listen, you get all your power from the floor, and if your leg isn't able to kind of create that power, you're in big trouble.
100%.
Yeah.
He's still got lightning in his hands, that kid, though. I feel like if he just catches that shit clean. But beats to be able to plant that foot, right?
There's a nice.
He's throwing with his arm now. Jack Hermansson. I guess all that UFC experience has a little something to do with that right there, huh? He turned this into a dogfight.
Yeah,
1 minute to go, round 3.
I mean, am I missing something? Hermansson has to be favored live at the end of the round.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
this point,
100%.
Yeah.
If he doesn't, if it goes this way.
Yeah. Ray, I love listening to you talk. I hope your wife still does.
Oh,
he still got
that hurt him.
But it's
that
all,
left hook hurt him.
All armed. He's throwing with his arms big time. He can't plant.
Yeah.
If I'm Hermansson, I'm kicking all day.
Hermansson, though, has eaten a few left hands late in the round. His mouth is open.
Big ones, too. Big ones. Go to the body. I like.
Oh, nice body shot.
He might be.
Go to the body. Yeah, that leg is toast.
Man. Very
he still almost got
it.
Fight. We got to fight.
Well, it's fucking gut check time.
Yeah, right? Oh, Nice sequence by Hermanson at the end of the round.
Man.
We're going to the main event rounds. 15 minutes in the can between Joe Pyfer and Jack Hermanson. Thanks for being here on the Anik and Florian podcast YouTube channel. We will be back, of course, next week with a couple of episodes for you in advance of UFC 298. But we're going 5 wide tonight on the watch party. That is the star of the show, Ray Longo, Big Ron Pellegrino, Kenny Florian, this motherfucker, Jason Anik in studio with me. Your house is 2.6 miles down the road.
Yep.
Just letting you know.
Yep.
Doors
I
open.
got slapped tonight.
Yeah, it's Ken Flo's fault.
That actually was.
Can you tell us what the advice is in the corners? Anybody listening? And Cody?
He felt good. Exactly what we did the last round. Come back and do that. We need a little bit of head movement. You need to take this away from him, make him pay. You understand? Punch a hole in his fucking chest. That's what I want.
This is
Joe Piper's gonna bite down and throw some from his asshole because that leg's toast and Jack
How's
looking
everybody?
lively.
Good.
Just checking in on the audience. Hope you're well. Round 4 underway. Joe Pyfer, Jack Hermanson. Not for all the middleweight marbles, but certainly for the number 11 ranking. Nice inside leg kick by the Joker, Jack Hermanson.
Oh, you just
Yeah,
know
Jack's
that.
minus
Hey,
230.
Piper's not looking great
that's
on that
not-
signal
that's
right
not
now.
good, man. He's expending energy.
Oh, that leg is right there for Jack.
Toast. It's just toast. He refuses to switch his stance. It's crazy.
Look at this button. I can just take your mic down completely, Jay, like that. I just killed Jay's mic. So Ray, Kenny, Ron, I killed his mic.
Is that an SEC violation
on.
when
He
you
should be able to
assaulted him earlier?
I killed his mic. If you guys want him back, you can let me know. I killed his fucking mic.
Yeah, bring him
So-
back.
All right, he's back up. I'm just saying, I can fucking kill your mic right here. Good left hook and a nice stick and move there by Joe Pyfer trying to work his way back into this fight after
I
a
think he's just gotta
suspect
put it
third
on.
round, Ronald.
Yeah, he's got to put it on right now because that leg's just going to get toast at distance. He's just got to get in there and start swinging. I know that sounds ridiculous, but his leg is toast. There's still another whole round after this anyway. Ugh.
Dang, man.
He better push into the cage and throw some bombs because
Experience matters, man.
he's pushing. I mean, he's doing it though. Oh, that leg is toast.
Yeah, and just unable to Pyfer just unable to
Oh,
put.
there you go.
put much
There's a
behind
nice
it.
left.
Come
hook.
on, get that
Beautiful
takedown.
entry. Pick him up. Go to
Get
the
that
back.
takedown.
Let's go,
You
Big Bill.
gotta get that. You gotta get that takedown.
Man, no.
Yeah, his leg's fucked. He can't even do it. Like, no power.
Man,
Either that or he's dead ass tired. I guess that's possible too, right?
could be.
3 minutes
Yeah.
to go in round 4. Can't wait to go downstairs and soak up this buzz with some food when we're done. All right, you like that, Raymond? Huh? Plenty more on Monday, baby. Let's go.
Oh,
Man,
that's
it's only
pick 'em.
Sorry, Ronald.
7 o'clock here.
I will say, watching fights when guys' legs are already chewed up, man, it's like I'm on pins and needles, man. It's
Yeah.
like I don't like seeing a guy
Oh, that was a good one too.
snicked by
Yeah,
Jack.
it
Yep,
was. Yeah,
good
it was.
fight.
Oh, that leg is fucking. This kid's tough. I'll say that because
Yeah.
that leg is fucking toast.
Dude, Kenny, sometimes
Get in there.
when I'm sitting in that
Get his
booth,
face.
like my inner monologue is like, I'm such a fucking pussy. You know, like I'm a different species than these guys. Like if these are men, what am I?
Dude, there's levels to the game. I tell you what, I say this a lot, but I am so glad that the calf kick really wasn't a thing when I was fighting.
Calf flow, elbows. Go
Yeah,
top.
but Kenny, it would have been a huge weapon for you.
Yeah, I would have used it too.
But Kenny, isn't it amazing that it wasn't though? Like nobody
Yeah.
thought about that. I think that's fascinating.
Absolutely, man. I love seeing the evolution of it.
Yeah,
Pfeiffer's a tough kid. I'll say
man,
that
this is
much.
a crazy fight.
Yeah.
We are updating the live odds on our Anik and Florian podcast YouTube channel right now. So Jack
Wow.
Hermanson minus
Oh.
130, Joe Pyfer
Wow.
plus 100.
Wow.
90 seconds to go, round 4.
Holy crap.
He's
Right.
that head movement. What happened to that?
Holy,
Jack's fight.
he's
Oh.
up now.
Pfeiffer wearing it, nose busted up. Mark Smith monitoring the action.
Still a
Are we
tough
really gonna
fight to
go
score, though, I think.
Yeah, it is.
This
It's
round was
tight.
interesting. How did you
Yeah.
see this, Ron? This round?
Honest, I definitely seemed like Pfeiffer started the round off strong, like he was the one that was actually taking over, but Hermansson's made it really kind of close and kind of taking over the guy. Look at that, 34 to 18.
Wow.
Yeah,
Come on,
like sneakily, because Pfeiffer came out strong.
I'll say it's going to be 2-2 after this if it goes.
Well, that's yeah, I hear
Yeah, if they gave the second round to Pfeiffer, because I don't know if he about went in the third round.
Oh, nice right hand by Pfeiffer.
Get there,
Dude,
get there,
got a
get
chin,
there.
dog.
Oh, his leg is toast. He can't. Even
Yeah,
get
I
there.
just and I don't think there's enough behind those punches.
Nah, but he can't even get a takedown because his
No.
leg is shit.
Yeah.
You
He
could
can't
see that
put
because he
up
was
the
in
fight.
on it. Am I wrong? Like, right, he's in on that right there.
He
He's
did.
in.
just
I don't know.
he just couldn't finish it.
Either the leg or he doesn't want to expend the energy.
Right.
Well, I think you get that takedown, you win the round, maybe though.
Yeah.
Shit.
Pfeiffer has shot 6 times. He has yet to bust a nut. Jack Hermansson's takedown defense holding up on all 16
This
occasions.
guy.
I'm going to use the restroom, gentlemen. Take us to round 5.
100%, Kenny. 100% 2-2 going into the fifth.
Yeah,
Now,
that's how I see it right now. So this is a big time gut check, man. This is where
Well, they-
Pfeiffer. Well, we'll find out what Pfeiffer's made out of. That's for sure.
I mean, they got to be telling him he has to win this round. Can
Yep.
we get in there?
Yep. This
I
is
would
for all the marbles
honestly
right here.
I almost think you say, hey, if you see the finish, go for it. Because
He's not getting
2-2
the
still
takedown. At
questionable.
This, it doesn't look like he's going to get the takedown. And again,
no.
and he's getting pieced up after he tries because I think he's tired.
Jason, do you have a drink?
This is
I do.
crazy.
Cheers, big round.
You always ask me if I have a drink when I don't have a drink and I don't want a drink, but do you have a drink? I want to make sure you have
in
a drink.
hand.
'Cause I'm
Yep.
drinking.
Ron, did you hedge on this fight?
Yeah, I put Hermansson by decision. Plus
Nice.
700.
Wow.
A lot, but I didn't think it would ever get to that point. I put
Cody.
Hermansson. That's why you put a heavy favorite on the back end.
Well,
So if you're
he was-
lucky enough
that's
to win the
smart.
first ones, you don't have to
Cody.
come up with a lot to lay it off. To hedge it and oh, they're coming out. Okay,
Hey,
We're
Cody,
swinging.
how much did Petrie put down on Pfeiffer? Did he pick this one, right?
no, he picked Hermansson, didn't he?
No.
No, I think he picked Petrie. I mean,
Oh.
He
Petrie.
picked
I think
Pfeiffer.
Petrie picked Pfeiffer. Sorry. I'm all
Oh, okay.
confused.
I thought I saw something. Okay, my bad.
Kenny, I feel like possibly Hermansson took round 2 on some cards. I don't think that's out of the realm.
No,
Um,
I think that's live.
No. I would
Potentially,
have to
I
watch
would
it
say
back, but-
Pfeiffer. I would say Pfeiffer, but yeah, I mean, listen, anything's possible. And I mean, with these judges, you never know. But
No.
I thought it was Pfeiffer, but I have it 2-2 right now, man. It's super close.
Oh man, he just buckled that knee too.
He
Oh.
did.
Yeah,
Hey,
That was
Ray,
he really.
Yes.
could you imagine a world in which open scoring existed and these athletes knew where they stood right now?
There's certain fights where it is interesting. I always go back to I just don't want to be upset during the fight where I think my guy's winning and they have him down.
Right. Yeah.
Because that just not. I can't see reacting to that good, but
Largely, I'm anti open scoring because I think it effectively changes the sport and it puts undue pressure on the athletes. But I just
Ooh.
find it interesting. Snapping jab
oh
from
man,
the Joker,
I'm
Jack
telling you,
Oh,
Hermansson.
that leg is toast.
Oh,
That leg is toast.
Oh boy.
Ah, Jack's trying to take over.
starting to sting him too, man. Wow.
Yeah.
under
Oh,
3.5
yeah.
to go here, round 5.
And Hermansson's last fight was end of 2022. He's alternated wins and losses over his last 8. I mean,
you
how do you
go.
think he's feeling right now?
You know what the other thing, Kenny, is
Looks mint.
you see, when Pfeiffer throws, he initiates. He's not countering. He's not coming
Yes.
over that jab. You know what I mean? It's either he initiates or he's playing defense. See,
Spot-
like that.
Spot
Yeah.
on, Ray, and I think that's his best shot of getting the takedown.
boy.
Now it's
Yeah,
That's
look
a
at that. He
man,
did
son.
it. Look at that. He's
That's
gonna win.
that is a
That is
wrap.
not good.
yeah.
That is
Man.
not good, man. Kenny, he steps in 1-2, 1-2, never counted anything.
So Jack
gonna have to make a
Hermansson
move.
gets a takedown here.
Yeah.
2 minutes and 40 seconds to go in round 5. Half guard.
I thought Pfeiffer was going to steamroll this guy.
Yeah.
You
so
bet on the
fucking
fight,
bad.
Raymond, or no?
No, I didn't bet on it. No.
Nah.
but I would have definitely bet Pfeiffer.
Yeah.
Well, and Ron,
If
you
he
were saying
doesn't
at the
get up
end
in the
of round
next
one,
30 seconds,
you know?
this fight's over.
Yep.
Ron, you said to be end of round one, just what Pfeiffer needed to do, and certainly
Yeah,
in
but the thing is,
hindsight,
you
that
can't-
proved right.
You can't settle on your back like this. You got to be moving,
Yeah.
looking to get back to your feet.
Yeah, he's not even scooting to a hip. They're all,
Yeah,
nah.
this is not.
Nah.
Wow.
This
Man.
is why time and time again you find out how goddamn good these guys are in the UFC.
And how good Las Vegas, Nevada is, right?
You know,
Minus
no doubt.
190.
No doubt.
Now it's, you know,
Wow.
Oh, I mean,
This is-
Johnny Avello, director of the DraftKings Racing Sportsbook, right, had to keep moving that line, getting all that Joe Pfeiffer action.
95%, right?
Pfeiffer's got the underhook. He's just not using it. I don't know what's
Yeah.
going on. Now he doesn't, but before he did, he just stood there. Dang.
I mean, like respectfully, I don't know. Is he exhausted here, or does he just not know what to do?
Yeah, I mean, I
'Cause
think
I
that
can't
was one of
tell.
those.
I
That was one of
think
those things when you get taken down after already losing the round, it just deflates you, and I
Yeah.
think that's where.
No, without a doubt.
Yeah.
I mean, I already knew the fight was over as soon as he went to the ground. But what I'm saying is, like this position where he was on that like corner, like, did he not know how to scoot his hips there and get up, or is he just so exhausted? I literally mean that respectfully.
Yeah,
I'm
no, I
not
think
talking
he's
shit about
tired.
any of these guys.
I
but-
think it's a combination of he hasn't been on his back a lot and he's tired.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I tell you, in the gym, Ken, your back hits you get back up. I go berserk. You're not
Yeah.
settling in down there. You're not winning
No.
anything.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah. I mean, if he had the energy to get up, it was going to happen 2 minutes ago.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If
All right,
the
just
cards are
over
right,
30 seconds to go. Pfeiffer thought about closing the guard.
Yeah, but what? Yeah,
he hasn't done a lot of damage for the
I'm
record.
actually-
I mean,
I'm
like,
actually-
but
What's that, Ray?
doesn't look-
I'm a little confused.
How can we provide some clarity, Raymond?
No. I'm surprised he made no attempt to get back to his feet. There's no
Yeah.
reversals, no
Right.
mission attempts.
Right.
You know, you can't.
I got a fucking great hip escape. Ken Flo, by the way. I mean, I'm not a great jiu-jitsu player. My hip escape's strong.
Hell yeah. Oh
yeah.
man.
I think
Wow.
if
Wow.
What a
is right.
comeback,
Let me
dude.
tell you something.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Hats off.
He started the fight looking like he was in a different league.
Oh,
Like he was not in
100%.
Pfeiffer's league, and then he
Yeah.
just came back
Yeah.
and just stole round 3, round 4,
Oh.
round 5.
like
Wow.
the seasoned veteran he is.
Yeah, dude. Wow.
Well, I was not expecting that we would get a 25-minute fight, but I love when we get a 25-minute main event for the watch party. Joe Pfeiffer, Jack Hermanson go the 25-minute distance. So you think we got any suspense here, Ken Flo, or you think Jack Hermanson wins on the cards?
It should be Hermanson. It should be. I wouldn't be mad at it if they had for Pfeiffer because I picked Pfeiffer. But yeah, listen. I think we've seen some crazy things in this sport. I would be leaning that this would be not like crazy robbery, but the wrong guy would have won if Pfeiffer wins. But we'll see.
Cody said, John, you got a train sound? Because the Pfeiffer hype train came to a screeching halt. Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, Ray, you know who Jason
like that.
thinks won this fight?
No.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Yeah, I like my guy at middleweight too. What?
There it is.
All right, Jack Hermanson and Joe Pfeiffer. Joe Martinez has the
Let's go.
official.
Read the scores as
decision.
they're going.
All right, we go to the scorecards. All three judges see it 48-47
That's exactly
for your
right.
winner by unanimous
Yeah.
decision, Jack the Joker.
No, they scored that
Hermanson.
right. No, they scored that right. I mean, we
That's
said
exactly
it
right.
3, 4, and 5.
Hey, Bilal just texted you. Did you see what that said? I'm going to read it on the air. And even though it was a private text message meant for you, hopefully.
What are you talking about?
No, I saw your text message just popped up on your laptop.
Yeah.
And you know what Bilal wrote?
Well, I
Philly
guess-
sucks.
I tell you, know what Dana just said?
What's that?
Beat Jack Hermanson.
Oh man.
Was that low hanging fruit?
It was. And you hit it out of the ballpark as you used to do in
Shit.
New York playing baseball. But we've talked a lot about Sean Strickland putting his number 4 ranking on the line, taking on Alex Pereira, Kenny, right? And for Jack Hermansson, I understand when you miss all of 2023, he didn't pull out of both of his scheduled fights last year, but he did pull out of one of them. But you can't necessarily come to the bargaining table and ask for certain guys or turn down certain guys. But it was Jack Hermansson, previously a top 5 guy, putting his ranking on the line as an underdog against Joe Pyfer. Hats off to the Joker, Jack Hermansson. You need ranked guys to take on guys like this, and Jack Hermansson preserves the ranking tonight, Ken Flo.
These are the fights that are probably scariest for guys that are ranked, because you're clearly taking a risk and fighting a guy who's outside the top 15, outside the top 10, or whatever it is. And, for Hermansson, he didn't have there's a lot of hype around Pyfer, right? But you could argue he didn't have a whole lot to gain. This guy is unranked, yada, yada. And everyone's going to say, Pyfer needs more experience, this and that. But for him to get it done in the manner that he got it done against someone like Pyfer, being down first 2 rounds, winning every round after that, man, dude, that's impressive, man. He's still hungry, clearly.
Only a veteran's going to do that.
Any final thoughts on the main event before we let you go?
No, I think I'm going to go with Big Ron. I think after the first round, I think he let him off the hook a little bit. He let the guy get his balls back, and that's what happens, man. He started using the momentum, and the other guy started gassed a little bit. I think Pyfer makes the adjustments, and he'll be back. But I'm surprised with that. I thought Pyfer was going to get it done. So.
Yeah,
spoken like a true Coxman. He said, "Let him get his
fucking
balls
Coxman."
back. Hey, Longo. Not only are you the president, the founding member.
Come on, man.
Well, Ron, the Anik and Florian podcast parlay falls to 2-2 on the year, but I thought a very astute observation by you, and Longo sort of alluded to it, right? You felt like Joe Pyfer really had to go for it there early round 2, and wasn't able to get Jack Hermansson out of there and pays the price on the cards.
Yeah, and John, let me just say another thing. I think it's his first 5-round fight. That could have been playing in his head. I think it's a great learning experience for Pyfer, and I'm excited for his next fight. I think there were a lot going in there. And then, you're used to getting guys out of there, then they're still around. You're looking at round 3, you're going, holy shit, I got 2 more rounds. Who the hell knows? But I think at the end of the day, it came down to experience, and the experience was with Hermansson, and that's what won the fight.
Ken Flo, any final thought before we let you hit the pillow, kid?
Dude, I'll say this. Hermansson's the real deal. He came back in dramatic fashion, really showed who he is as a fighter. Pyfer, I do think is going to learn a lot from this, man. This is one of those fights. Anytime you go into those championship rounds, you're going to come away with quite the lesson. And while he didn't get it done, I think he's going to learn a lot about efficiency, blocking leg kicks, and how to put his foot on the gas pedal when he needs to.
Right. And now the question beckons, should we give this guy a final thought?
Yeah, give me a final thought. They talk
Come
about
on, Jason, get in there, buddy.
I talk about these gatekeepers, whether it's Neil Magny or whoever it is, but sometimes, and that's bad. And Magny did the same thing. They keep the fucking gate, right? Stay in front of the gate. You ain't getting fucking in. So some of these veterans, man, respect.
Yeah. I like
Old man strength is real, bro. It's real.
Yep. Congratulations to Jack Hermansson winning the main event here tonight. And thank you all for indulging us. The second official Anik and Florian podcast watch party. Don't forget everything you need podcast related, jonanik.com. We hope you will support the One More Sleep movement. Brand new flagship designs are out right now. Also dropping tonight are UFC 299 Miami design. So if you want to be in the building at Kaseya Center with us on March 9th and donning the One More Sleep merchandise, buy it now right now at jonanik.com. 20% off with promo code One More Sleep. Thank you to everybody for tuning into the watch party, and thank you to the stars of the show, Raymond Peter Longo, Michael Chiesa, Big Ron Pellegrino, Kenny Florian, Jason Anik. For all of those fine individuals, I'm Jon Anik. We will see you live on Monday. We'll recap the shit out of this fight card and get you primed for UFC 298. Until then, thank you all for tuning in. We're back with another watch party next month. Until then, yo fucking later.
You're my wingman. I need you.
Easy, guys.
We got it all. Girls
buddy.
love us.
Ray, a pleasure.
Yeah, same here, Ron. Look, I look forward to Anaheim.
Yeah,
absolutely. We'll talk shop for sure.
Yeah,
Marab, Wallace Willie center stage. That's it for the watch party. We'll see you guys Monday on the real episode of the Anik and Florian podcast. Stay woke.
Take it easy, guys.